Welcome to Teacher Edwards and Friends Story Time. Let your imagination come alive. Today's story, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, retold from the original story by Beatrix Potter. One day, Mrs. Rabbit sent her children, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter, to pick blackberries. She warned them to stay away from Mr. McGregor's garden. It was a dangerous place for rabbits. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail were good bunnies and did as they were told. But Peter, who was naughty, went directly to Mr. McGregor's garden. First, he ate some lettuce and beans, and then he ate some radishes. After that, feeling sick, he went to find some parsley. And then, around the corner, whom should he meet but Mr. McGregor? Mr. McGregor ran after Peter, yelling out, "Stop! Thief!" Peter was very frightened and ran all around the garden. He couldn't remember the way out. As he ran about, he lost both of his little shoes. He ran faster, and then the brass buttons of his new jacket got caught in a gooseberry net. Peter finally wriggled out of his jacket, leaving it behind. Then he ran into the tool shed and hid in a can full of water. Mr. McGregor probably wouldn't have found him, but suddenly Peter sneezed and Mr. McGregor was after him again. Peter jumped out of a window and ran away. He ran past the scarecrow that Mr. McGregor had made with his jacket and shoes. At last, he found the gate and slid underneath it. Peter ran even faster as he raced from the garden and didn't stop until he was safe at home. Mrs. Rabbit wondered what had happened to Peter and what he had done with his clothes. Peter did not feel at all well that night. His mother put him to bed and gave him some chamomile tea. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail all had bread and milk and blackberries for their supper. End of the story. Don't forget to press the subscribe button for more stories.